Okay, kids, let's go.
There has been an awakening. Have you felt it?
I hate Star Wars.
Hello, what have we here?
You guys are so funny.
Hello.
Holy shit. It ain't C3 penis face and R2 dickhead.
Hello there.
Looking? Found someone you have, I would say.
May the force be with us. Fucking A.
Good day, Galaxy. Rogue Squadron back at it again.
Turn that shit off.
I had to, though.
Good day, Galaxy.
Good day.
Back at it again. I am Maximum Carnage. But you guys can call me Max Carnage.
You have to call me Dragon.
With me, as always, is Hugo Cox.
Nighthawk. It's Nighthawk. That robot thing is like a stock sound effect, and I tried it. I was like, that sounds exactly like the droids. The battle droids.
It reminds me of something before.
Something you've not felt in a long time.
Yes. Like there was a voice changer I had or something when I was a kid.
Yeah.
That had that exact
Roger, Roger.
referendum.
Take that to Camp 5.
Here, how does it sound when they drink? Here, hold on.
What the fuck? Turn it off. Turn it off.
Holy
I
shit.
can't handle it. It's like it hears any sound and it just.
Yeah, terrible.
Well, anyways.
Well, now that no one's listening.
Now that everyone shut this off and deleted their YouTube from their phones for good. Where are we at? 3:53. We are 8 days away from Andor Season 2.
We're just saying celebrations this week later.
Celebration Japan is coming up. Should get some hot new action.
Hot news.
Some news.
I'm kind of anticipating something. I really feel like they've been kind of a little quiet as of late. I mean, outside of canceling everything.
Yeah. You know what's weird is the only time they announced anything or like discussed any rumors or leaks or potentials or teases is right when everyone thought Kathy was getting fired.
Yeah.
And then she's like, not only am I not getting fired, we're doing like 12 things. They're just not ready yet. So hopefully they announce things. Last celebration, which was in 2023, I think. It was when we were doing the studio in your basement. Last celebration, they were like,
Jesus.
Daisy Ridley's doing this thing, and we're doing this, and Rogue Squadron might not be dead, and these things. And then, that was 2 years ago. Nothing's happened. So we'll see. I'm open for surprises. I have no expectations.
I want what I want, and not that I need it.
What you really, really want?
What they need to do is drop something that no one has a fucking clue about. I want something new. Like, honestly, what we're looking at right here on the screen is Star Wars Zero Company.
Yeah, this
It's
mysterious game.
Yeah, it's just, but that's awesome. That's perfect. Pull something out of, no references. There's I see a droid. I see a clone. I see at least a lightsaber. And assumingly, like, is that an Imperial jacket? No, maybe not.
Looks like a Cassian Andor style jacket.
Yeah. Oh, I see a Mando.
A Mando.
So this is fun. And maybe like a sharpshooter, bounty hunter style.
I was going to say Mr. Freeze.
Oh, yeah, it does kind of look.
So we'll see, dude. I don't know.
That's cool, but a turn-based tactics game. So I'm excited for that.
It said single player as well. Star Wars Zero Company is what it's called, what we're talking about, in case you're not watching the video at the moment.
Join the ranks.
Single player turn-based tactics game. It is a video game. They didn't say video game. When I see like tactical turn-based, I'm like, is this a board game?
Oh, just
Is
a
this
few.
Warhammer?
It says Zero Company and just a few members of the elite squad under your command. So, in my wish list,
Yes.
an RPG. Well, I'm sorry, an RTS with RPG level ups. So if if you use certain people, there are bonuses, level ups, maybe even like a BFG style thing
Yes.
where they all have like their alt
Bonuses?
Yeah. or bonuses, or just like level them up. This guy has better defense, and he, all that, the blending
Yeah.
of how characters work together. It's like, honestly, in my head, it goes to like putting together a basketball team. While it sounds phenomenal to have fucking 5 Steph Currys, that doesn't always work because you do need to play defense or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's cool. So that's what my wish list is for this.
You can't just have 5 Anakins.
Well, you
Maybe that's the
well.
one. Maybe that's the one exception.
well.
I look forward to seeing what it is. I don't know. Did you ever play as the commander in Battlefield 4?
I tried and I just didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
It was interesting. It wasn't as fun as I was expecting.
Yeah, it was more like, okay, everybody go to that one, and I'll set up like cameras or like the local radar.
Yep.
So it'll say like, oh, there's 4 people within 100 yards or something.
Yeah.
But it's like, how is that fun for me? Like, I'm sure I'm helping the team, but I want to be on the ground.
If all 5 of you were on comms, it would be a lot
Yeah.
more fun. But yeah, in Battlefield 4, there was like this position called commander, where you would get off the battlefield and then you have an overhead bird's eye view of everything. You would call out like, everyone go to this objective, and if people capture it after you flag it, then you get like a bonus and you can send out the UAV or power-ups or something like that.
Yeah.
So it was an interesting concept, but this sounds like maybe there'll be a bit of that in here where you're not like lightsaber combat with somebody. You're actually like just building the squad and sending out tactics and orders. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
I just want StarCraft Star Wars, honestly.
Yeah,
That's fun. It's fun.
we shall see.
Hey, Luke, propaganda's back up in this bitch. What's going on, Luke?
dude. Carpation.
On a mission.
Ain't no superstition.
That's kind of a contradiction.
Hope everybody's got their tickets for Revenge of the Sith. Episode 3 is back in theaters. We've been talking about that a little bit.
So one of my favorite things to do is watch reactions to Star Wars.
Yes.
And a lot of them are female reactions on like YouTube.
Females, yeah.
Yeah, topless.
It's the only way to watch Star Wars.
But the 2 that always choke them up is the Order 66. They all start like tearing up.
Yep.
And then, honestly, the one big one, I start tearing up watching these girls tear up because it's like it starts hitting me as a dad, especially like the younglings. We joke about it a lot, but watching Anakin walk in and the kid's just so fucking helpless, and all you see is a
how I'm gonna
lightsaber
feel, yeah.
Ignite. You're just like, fuck, man. Like, I know that was funny as a teenager, but I can't believe they did that in Star Wars.
It's pretty intense.
That's crazy.
It's pretty fucked up.
And then the other point is obviously the Anakin versus Obi-Wan. But when he's right after the leg cut,
Oh yeah.
you are my brother, Anakin. Everybody starts tearing up.
Yeah, I was crying when we first saw that in theaters in high school.
It hits me the hardest when he's talking to him and when he's crawling up and all he can get out is "I hate you," and I'm like, "Fuck, dude, what are you doing?"
Crazy.
Wild stuff. I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped. This is my favorite Star Wars movie.
I haven't seen it in a while. I've never disliked it, but it's never been the top of my list like yours and Kerner's. And I haven't watched it in like it's been a couple years, I think. And I'm in a prequel mood right now. With the exception of Andor, I've watched Phantom Menace a lot, and then Attack of the Clones, and I was like, I'm not gonna go on to 3. I'm gonna wait because I want to see it in theaters and just see how it hits me.
It's the fucking culmination, dude. Hearing the score in the theater,
Yeah, I can't
with
wait.
the action and dude, even the opening scene.
Yep.
The whole fucking thing is just, let's just crank everything to 11.
I can't
Everything.
wait. I wish we had like a nice 4DX
script-
digital cinema around us.
They forgot to push the script from 3 to 11, but the writing, but
Everything else is 11 made up for it.
yeah.
On average,
Dude, I'm ready. I only saw it once. And honestly,
theaters?
I saw the bootleg one before.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I only saw it officially in theaters once, and it wasn't my first viewing.
I wasn't like doubling and tripling up on shit until Force Awakens.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll see this one multiple times. I think it's out for 2 weeks.
I think I saw Force Awakens 4 times. I saw it twice in one day.
Yep.
I saw it,
That's
and
what happens
then
when you get excited.
and
about
then I
Star
got
Wars.
out of it, and I was like, dude, fucking Star Wars. And I looked, and it was like a 3. And then I said, oh, a 3D viewing starting in 10 minutes. I'm like, fuck, another just $15. Let me just go back in.
I was say you didn't even pay. You just walked right in the theater.
Shit.
I guess you had to pay to get the glasses, eh? Yeah, I saw Force Awakens 3. Last Jedi, I think I saw 4. Rise of Skywalker, I saw 3. It's fun. Solo, I only saw once. That's unfortunate. Rogue One, I saw twice. Star Wars.
I'm just saying, in theaters, episode 3 is going to be it.
I know. I can't wait.
Watching Order 66, I know, younglings aside, just watching the Jedi die, just get clipped. It's going to be so heavy.
Can't believe my stupid fucking clones missed Obi-Wan. Could have
Honestly,
solved.
they
We
hit
could
him.
have solved so many. Yeah, barely. They hit the rock next to him. We could have solved so many things just right there. His fucking aim was off.
Well, he had the fucking
Standard Twi'leks.
bird lizard dragon. The fuck do you want? Ooh, ooh. How you supposed to hit that?
It can't. It's impossible. It's never been done before. Oh man.
So I do have it. There's an anniversary today.
Is it yours?
25 years, man,
Of.
since Metallica sued Napster.
I just think like we shouldn't be stealing music from us.
They were right. They were right too. That's the thing that sucks. They got shit on, and like 20 years later, you're like, fuck. The entire music industry is like in a shithole right now.
Well, they were right that album sales were going away, but that doesn't mean the music industry is going away.
Well, it's
you just
top heavy
pivot
now.
to a different like main revenue stream.
It's
Because now you have more opportunities for smaller artists to be noticed. And then the big artists like Metallica, everyone's going to come see your shit anyways. Like, you're going to obviously charge thousands of dollars for a ticket.
Well, I think that was only part of it. Because what Lars was actually talking about was people were finding on LimeWire and Napster, well, obviously Napster in particular, songs off the new album that they haven't released yet. So people were hacking shit and downloading that and then releasing that stuff. And that's where we're like, all right, fuckers. Like, at least wait till we release
Well,
the
that's
shit.
a conversation with your label and the engineers and whoever's getting their hands on the...
It was the Wild West. It was 2000
The
and the
CD
internet. No
before
one
then.
knew what the fucking internet
I know.
was.
That's
We were
true.
uploading mass crazy shit on the computers at high school.
Yeah, Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of my biggest regrets is I never saved a copy of that giant PowerPoint stick figure sex video that I made.
Dude, it was a music video.
I wish I had that, dude. I don't know.
It was a music video. There was skateboarding in it. There was a bunch of dicks. At one point, like, zoomed in on some dude's face, and then the rest of it happened on the dude's face. Like, there was a Metallica concert.
I think it zoomed in on his crotch.
Oh, that's what it was? Oh, yeah,
don't
because there were
remember.
crabs or something on his crotch.
Yeah, but I put like Ride the Lightning in there and I tried to make a stick figure like air guitar. That would have been prime YouTube content. I could have been viral.
Yeah.
But
some Group X stuff.
I didn't know how to...
Remember Group X?
Yes, 55.
Shwitty, shwiggity, 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 shway.
I got mad at my wife because she had never heard 55.
There are some old
And then I
ones.
played it and I was like, okay, I can understand why you never saw
No, it's
this.
all terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible in the best way, though.
I did create a personal playlist here
Of 55?
of classic YouTube. I got 27 videos. Shoes, George Washington.
Shoes is great.
All the David Blaines.
Yep.
Unforgivables.
Nice.
All 14 of them. The
Potter,
the
Harry
Potter,
Potter.
The Evolution of Dance.
Sex
Robot.
Hell yeah.
Hide Your Kids, Hide Your Wife.
Yep.
The Leprechaun in Mobile, Alabama. The Mario Twins. If you remember that one?
I don't think so.
They look the same. How in the hell? The Juggernaut stuff.
Hell yeah.
Muffins.
Yep.
A Lost Hope. The Star
Ooh,
Wars.
I haven't seen that in forever.
Chocolate Rain on Boyo. Jedi commercial. Yeah. Annoying. Hey, Aaron.
Yep, that one. Classic, dude. Oh, add the Bill O'Reilly freak out.
Oh, nice.
What up?
Let's do it live.
Fuck it.
Some of the thing that sucks is I look at some of these. Look at this. Bill O'Reilly, 16 years ago, this was posted.
Yep.
That sucks, dude. Some of these things are like 18
What do you mean that
years.
sucks?
That makes me feel old.
It's still there. That's awesome.
All right, Bill O'Reilly.
Do it. Make it so. Do it.
What?
Maybe I should put the "We'll do it live" on the soundboard.
Maybe.
What does Bill O'Reilly think about Star Wars?
He doesn't.
Is he still alive?
Bill O'Reilly?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't care about any of those people, to be completely honest. Any news anchor in history, I haven't ever given a shit.
Nope, never. Just Deco trying to interview Bama. He's in the back of the truck. Why are you doing this?
I'm a Ricky Martin diehard. I don't see you dying. I don't see you dying.
Oh.
Dude, you texted me something about CKY5.
Oh yeah.
Did you Google that?
Not on purpose. I'm in a bunch of random subreddits. I'm never gonna be able to find it, am I? Let me see.
I saw Bam. He looks like he's doing much better. He's skating quite a bit more now.
So I'm just scrolling by the CKY in my feed. The CKY subreddit came up, and it was a post, and it said CKY5 without the annoying colored letterbox. And I was like, what is CKY5 in the first place? Like, I didn't understand what the hell it was. I guess it's somebody re-edited. They had somebody re-edit some of the older clips, and then they had a bunch of
unused,
unseen footage that they put out for the first time.
I would love to see the B. It's probably like a B-side movie.
How did I never hear about that?
Yeah.
I mean, I knew they did the remaster like 6 years ago or whatever, which was bad because they changed all the scenes.
Well, the other thing is, like, they sell it as a pack. It's always 1 through 4. So obviously the fifth one isn't official. It must be more of a maybe almost fan made.
Maybe. I don't know.
Of like just pieced together shit.
Let's see what it says on the. No, nothing.
Nothing. It doesn't exist. It's never existed.
It was announced in 2021 as part of an uncut remaster, but the link is dead. So I don't know.
Maybe Bam.
I don't believe it.
Nixed it.
If I can find it online, I would like to watch it. So
I really hope Deco's doing well.
He ought to come back and do something funny.
He's so. I heard that he still makes clips here and there. So I always watch like these behind the scenes. Rab actually has a podcast, and like Rab and Steve-O were on together, and they were talking about Deco, and they basically all said none of us had any talent outside of Deco. Like Bam could skate, and that's about it. And the rest of us were fucking idiots. Rab's like, dude, I just shit myself. That's all I was famous for, was just shitting myself. He said the only one that actually had talent was Deco, and he was the one that left. And that's where like Steve-O never like Steve-O overlapped a little bit with Deco, but not enough to really know him. So but I guess Rab still talks to him and says, yeah, he just really hates the whole limelight stuff, so he just was over it.
I'm sure, yeah.
And being told what to do.
Yeah, like the Viva La Bam stuff probably got on his nerves. Yeah. With MTV being like, hey, this would be funny if you did this.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't want to do that.
I don't like you.
I don't like you.
Petronella says, are you guys excited for Underworld?
If I knew what that was, I
you
would
do.
be
We
hyped.
talked about it, you bastard. It's this. It's this. It's the new animated one coming out on May 4th.
Oh, yeah. With the Cad Bane. Anything with Cad Bane. I know I'm a jackass, and I said I want new stuff, but if you're going to give me something, give me more Cad, man.
You actually said, fuck yeah, Cad Bane. And I said, why not new characters? And you're like, yeah, you're right. And now you're like, fuck yeah, Cad Bane.
I love Cad Bane. I want to see more of him.
Palpatine returns.
That's the wrong one.
But hey, listen. It's an issue because this is all we've gotten. That's my issue.
Yeah, I know.
All of it is, hey, look at this character you know. Hey, look at this character you know. And it's like, okay, some of these I am hyped for, but give me something new.
They have been doing a good amount of animated stuff, though.
Yeah.
Like, out of everything they put out Disney era, the animated stuff has been a lot more frequent than live action.
Well, and they tried with like Acolyte, and of course.
What do you mean? They tried with Acolyte?
With brand new, like never, you don't know anything. How many though?
That's why that is the true. People are gonna look back on the Acolyte and be like, that was a true travesty of Disney Star Wars.
People said that about
because
Solo
it had
until people
potential.
Yeah. I mean, the first
and
half
they botched it.
They botched it.
And they're just training themselves to not give us new characters. Because they're like, oh, look, everyone didn't like the Acolyte. We're just going to do fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi again.
I don't
Who
know,
are
man.
we? What are we talking about?
I'm over it. Let's just shut this shit down.
It's the same thing.
I'm over it.
Every week, it's the same thing. What are we doing?
I just Luke likes Acolyte. That's good, man. I like the second half.
Yeah, it was half fire and half potential is how I felt about it. And just like unmanaged potential.
Lost. The whole thing was fucking lost. Even in the good pieces, I was just like, this is phenomenal to watch, but you haven't made me care yet. And I've said that before. Make me fucking care. Make me care. These are brand new characters. You have to make me care. I'm rewatching Andor right now. I give a fuck about every single person. From Luthen to Mon Mothma to Andor to Bix.
Dude, it's unfair how good it is.
The whole crew. I care and I understand. They're all under pressure. They're all sacrificing.
So good.
Any one of them can get backstabbed by their own people or the Empire.
I forgot about... So I started it up last night. I'm only 2 episodes in. But I forgot about Bix's Irish boyfriend. Who from the first minute, he's like very anti-Cassian. He's getting cucked, He's pissed about it. But I forgot that he's like, there's somebody in like their own camp, and he's the one that
tips them off. Tips
the security people off to a Canary male on Ferrix.
Well,
so yeah, even their own friends are fucking with it.
Like you said, the small tipping point. There's like the ting ting tings. All of a sudden that happens. It's just like
can't wait for that.
Oh.
Yep. There's so much good, man. I'm excited. I hope I can finish all of them by next Tuesday.
You have plenty of time. Do 2 at a time.
7 days.
There's 12 episodes.
Yeah, I forgot.
I think I might be 10 in. I kind of blew through a couple of them last night, and I wasn't 100% paying attention because it was, even though I love them, it was the prison scenes, and it's like I know they get out, and I know kind of the what they're making.
Yeah.
So I think those are kind of 2 of the big reasons for that.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like contrast scenes. So they're looking at, the cool thing is the spick and span. Even though it's like the craziest, wildest, it's basically slavery, but everything's just spotless.
Right.
And then you cut to like Luthen, and he's supposed to be this like high class person, and he's just like fucking like just dirty, and everything's a lie, and it all sucks. And you're like, dude, everybody's in their own prison right now.
I know. I love those scenes on his ship when you see him like get back into aristocrat mode.
Yeah, and he's just doing this weird.
And he's like doing his little practice and getting his makeup and his
Jack
wig
Sparrow.
on and everything.
He's just like fucking.
Yes, I'm seriously about to watch Pirates again, because my daughter's always been into mermaids, but she's watching this stupid Netflix animated show where this Barbarossa pirate and this mermaid queen, and they're just fighting the whole time. And she was just asking me about pirates, and I was like, we need to watch like some real pirate shit. So I'm gonna put on the fucking Curse of the Black Pearl and see.
I tell you what, movie
See what happens, little poppet.
holds up.
I've heard, and I've never seen the 4th and the 5th one. So I got, when I was going on my Apple rampage of like these little sales, they had the whole set for, I think it was $25 for all 5.
That's easy money, man.
Yeah. So
even if
I look forward to seeing, I don't even remember the titles of the 4th and the 5th one.
What?
I said I don't remember the titles of the 4th and the 5th one.
I didn't know there was a 4th and 5th.
Yeah,
I thought the underworld, upside down thing was the last one, the 3rd.
Oh, for real? All right, let's check it out.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
On Stranger Tides and Dead Men Tell No Tales.
Interesting. I tell you, I'm going to also say they know how to fucking title a movie.
Yep.
The Curse of the Black Pearl is such a classic title.
Yep.
Dead Man's Chest, perfect. At World's End, perfect. These are borderline James Bond titles.
Yeah.
On Stranger Tides, fucking phenomenal. Dead Men Tell No Tales. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yep.
Could
I
you
love it.
imagine a Star Wars film? Dude, I forgot how horny I was.
Get me out of here.
No, wasn't it Keegs who mentioned there was a horror Star Wars film in the making? And it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
half confirmed?
I meant to jot that on the list. Tony Gilroy, horror, Star Wars. Star Wars.
Lucasfilm working on Star Wars horror project says and or creator Tony Gilroy. Posted 7 hours ago.
It's too much. This is a whole article from one tweet.
Yeah, that's fine. But it's still just the fact that is confirmed.
Well, maybe.
It doesn't matter. As long as it came out of Tony Gilroy's mouth, there's at least some credit.
Yeah.
It's been thought about. Maybe there's some writing going on and they're considering it. Could you, or like maybe they take the zombies stormtrooper thing to another level?
Yes.
Stuff like that.
That'd be good.
Dude, there's got to be some scary fucking things that are happening in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, he goes on to say the right creator, the right moment, the right vibe, you can do anything. So like in the Star Wars universe, if you get the recipe right, you can do any type of film.
Yeah, in the Star Wars
or
universe.
show, which I agree with.
Yeah.
I agree with. Andor was the first thing that we got that's like pushing rated R Star Wars.
Yeah.
In the universe. And it worked well. Because it wasn't like overt. It wasn't like, we weren't seeing like tits and
It was
shit.
adult drama.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Maximum carnage.
Why do you keep saying that?
I've been in an 80s mood.
What is
and
that even?
Just like Contra, where they're just like, this is Turbo and this is I fuck things.
Turbo Man.
Like Laser and Turbo, or like the American Gladiators from the 90s. Do you remember that show?
I know what it is. I never watched it,
Dude,
but I remember it.
I used
with
to
the big Q-tips.
With the big Q-tips?
Yeah.
But there was also...
Whoa!
There was also... there was like a machine gun that shot like tennis balls, and you had to... There was basically a button right under the machine gun, and there was different like things you could hide behind. Or no, I'm sorry. The button was the last straw. There was a target above the...
What was the first straw?
Tang.
What? Dude, I do remember Tang.
Tang. Remember?
I do.
Sunny D Light.
Yeah, what was your... would you prefer? Tang or Sunny D?
Oh, Sunny D every day. Oh, yeah.
Somebody busted out like it was a Sunny D alcoholic seltzer.
Ooh.
And no one liked it. It was horrible. I took a sip and it's like, it doesn't taste like Sunny D. It tastes like Tang. And everyone's like, Tang. I remember Tang.
Well, yeah, you're drinking it. It's
Fuck.
terrible.
Yeah, dude. Powder packet, orange
Yeah, dude.
juice. There was like a chimpanzee mascot, right?
For Tang?
I remember the commercials. It was like a
Yeah.
chimpanzee was like throwing oranges at people.
Well, Tang was creating a NASA program, and I think it was used. You didn't know that?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What, like the fucking Cosmopolitan ice cream?
It was started as a powder, and they would mix it in.
Is that how all of our food began?
Just search Tang NASA. I'm guarantee you it'll.
I was trying to search Tang Monkey, dude.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
it
I
was
don't
just a
remember these.
Goddamn dangatang. It was just a sumo wrestling monkey with orange soda. The fuck
Dude,
is
I
this?
need one of these posters in my life. That's insane. Call Animal Protective Services. What is happening?
Yeah, wild times.
Yeah, I remember Tang.
So, Cad Bane.
This is the Tang cast now.
Do you have? Do we have enough to go on? Maybe a new draft of like top 5 favorite Star Wars characters. I feel like it's been like 3 years since we've done this.
We haven't done a draft in a while. Yeah, we can do a draft.
Favorite Star Wars characters, but again, if I choose one, it's off. You can't choose it.
Yes, that is accurate. I know there's a couple that you're never going to choose, just because you hate them. All right.
You can go first since that was my idea.
This is the problem with the draft is I know my first one on the top of my tongue, but you're never going to pick him, so I'm going to save him for 5th.
Okay. Favorite.
I can't think, so I'm just gonna do it. Count Dooku.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. That was never going to be on my list.
I know, but I don't want to fucking sit here in dead silence.
Favorite.
You just had to remind yourself.
I'm gonna go with an easy one. I'm going Obi-Wan.
Yeah, he's okay.
Was he not ever gonna be on your list? He's easy.
No, he's fine. Qui-Gon Jinn.
Oh, okay.
My note just auto-corrected this to Qui-Gon Jinn.
You know what?
Qui-Gon Jinn.
I think I'm gonna go. Fuck! I'm staring at R2.
Don't try it.
I'm staring at R2.
Don't try it.
K2SO.
Oh, that's a really good one. He's one of the few, like, a lot of the droids nowadays are like little, obviously he's a sidekick, but they're kind of like pets almost.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
one of the few that's like, I'm actually like an imposing
Yeah.
humanoid force that's going to kill you.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
He was one of the first characters to make me cry in the Star Wars universe. Like when he climb, I'm like, dude, no! I care more about you than the fuckers climbing right now.
Dude, and then they poetry that shit in Andor when the kid gets shot after the heist and he's trying to escape orbit and he's like, climb.
In where?
In Andor, when they escape from the heist and he's trying to fly like through that starfield thing.
Yeah.
The kid's like dying and he's like, climb.
Climb. Yeah. Wow. Very nice. Very nice.
Again, it's like poetry. So if they rhyme,
They did that one on
I didn't
purpose.
catch that. Yeah.
They did that one on purpose.
I like it.
Yeah, dude. Favorite characters?
Ah,
I don't
shit.
know. I'm pretty good with just these two. That's fine. You can get rid of the rest of the Star Wars universe.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Wide open, remember.
I know. I'll go Kylo Ren, aka Ben Solo.
Revan?
No. Damn it, you're right. I was completely thinking movies only for some reason.
That's why I remember.
That was not a stipulation.
Wide open.
I know. Yeah. I've been kind of chilling on Revan, mainly because I haven't played KOTOR in like 5 years.
I'm flabbergasted.
No one will ever be better than Revan.
I'm not lying. I don't think that'll ever happen. Part of it is him as a character, but part of it was timing.
Part of it was us, too.
Part of it was the video game he was in. Part of it was the story that he's a part of. But he is all of that, though.
He is all of the characters.
And the perfect thing is,
Tell me about it.
He became my number one Sith. Well, from some point of view, without saying a single fucking line. Because you play through the game and you're him, so you never hear your voice. Even in the flashbacks, it's Malik talking. You don't hear Revan say a fucking thing the whole game.
Yeah, it's true.
And you're still
we
like,
don't know what he sounds like.
"Hey guys, screw those guys." It just
Hey, fuck the Jedi. We gotta go fucking get this shit in the Outer Rim.
He said Outer Rim.
I have to, man. It's Star Wars. You got to say it eventually.
Obi-Wan, K2, and Revan.
That's a good one. I'll go with Darth Bane then, since you nabbed Revan. I was just blanked on all the expanded universe stuff 100%.
Fuck.
Lord Bane. I know who Kerner would pick if he was next. I need like music for when you're thinking. I'm gonna take that and put it on the sound.
I'm going Ahsoka.
Okay.
I'm going Ahsoka. I want some female representation, and I think I was thinking Leia, but I just don't think especially on screen, she just doesn't have that badass. She is badass.
I like Leia. I love Padme. I don't know if I would put it in favorite.
Right.
I don't know. I'm always going towards like people that are doing battle.
Yeah, that's why I think
way or the other.
Ahsoka checks too many boxes.
Ahsoka's pretty cool. I feel like I would be remiss to not say Commander Cody as my fifth.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I might say, can I make a cheat and say actually like the clones?
Yeah, that's fine.
As a character?
Yeah.
I fucking love the clones. Tamara Morrison is number 5.
I'm going to go with everyone with a blaster then.
Yeah, that is kind of cheat. There's like, what, 1.5 million of them?
I'm honestly, you know what I'm going to do? I am going as it sits right now, and I know this is recency bias, but I'm going Luthen.
Oh yeah.
Fucking love Luthen, and every time he gets on screen, and there's a scene that I forgot. Should I spoil it? You're gonna see it here soon, but
Well, it's not spoiling it. I've
Right,
already
true.
seen season 1.
when he sits down with Saw Gerrera,
Oh yeah.
it's one of the most.
I forget their
intense-
convo, but I definitely
Dude,
remember that happened.
They both talk mad shit and basically like in conversation have each other's throats, like in convo, and they're both kind of laughing it off. Especially Saw is like, "You piece of shit, you got me, but you're a piece of shit."
I will fucking murder you.
I love it. I love the tension in those scenes. But honestly, anytime Luthen's on screen, I'm like, okay, shit is happening.
Yeah, everyone be quiet.
He's a happener.
He's a happening in there. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Oh, he's so good. He's so good. He's almost, and this is not to throw stones, but he's what I want Mon Mothma to be. And I feel like she's getting there, especially in Andor, and I'm sure we'll see
Well,
more
they
in
play
Andor
different
too.
roles, man.
Yeah, she's,
Like on
she's
like
more
she
public
has
facing. Yeah.
And she has inroads with the Senate.
Well, she's a
is-
politician.
Right. And he's a
You know,
terrorist.
He's a terrorist. Yeah, from a certain point of view.
That's not the word I was actually looking for. I just thought it would be funny to say. He is he's like the tactical guy. And she's like the influence in politicians. So, but rumor has it she's going to drop out of the Senate, like publicly, in season 2. Because at some point she's got to transition out of the Empire and like be full-fledged rebellion.
Yeah.
I think it's going to happen.
Well, and honestly, in the trailers for season 2, I've seen more Saw.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen K2. I've seen Mothma more.
Everybody,
And-
Luthen.
and-
I haven't
Luthen.
seen Luthen in the trailer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so. Let me close my eyes.
I assume that he's back. Yeah, he has to be back.
Who was the other one that I saw on screen? And I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. They were pulling some characters from other stuff, and I was like, oh, yep.
Dedra, the Imperial security lady, the blonde lady.
Oh, yeah.
Her
Oh,
and-
she's fucking, that was cast so well.
She's great.
She's fucking phenomenal.
Oh, the cast is so good.
The cast is phenomenal.
Oh man, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
the
watch the
heist-
third episode tonight.
The,
I can't wait.
the heist. Maybe 1 or 2 Succession episodes where you're just like, dude, what? But like
Yeah,
the heist, just the action and everything that happens, and then it comes to a culmination when they try to backstab each other right at the end, even after winning, and then the poor kid dies, and you're like, fuck.
yep.
This all sucks. Even when you win, you fucking lose. And it's
Exactly,
just
dude.
like, oh, that's part of the rebellion. Yes.
Ain't no happy dancing, man.
But I was just right there. I was just gonna say that, dude. That's why it's so good, because we actually see consequences. The rebels haven't even heard. They don't even know how to spell that.
What?
K-O-N-Z.
No, it's Q-U-E queso quences. Oh, it's so fucking good. It's so good. I don't have to sit here and say that, but I am.
We are going to have to put up with a little bit of happy dancing in theaters next week. Ray Shields.
All right.
I didn't know it was going to trigger you.
There's a much different
What?
position between Han Solo happy dancing in the fucking Death Star and Anakin God Skywalker doing whatever the fuck he wants to his galaxy.
This shit is mine, dude. I know. I just wanted to trigger you for no reason.
Yeah. I mean, you have the peak, the 2 peaks. I don't care about Yoda. I honestly, if I'm going into battle and I pick 2 Jedi to get the shit done, it's Anakin and Obi-Wan. Sure, I know Mace might be a little more powerful, or Yoda has his ways, or whatever the fuck. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm sending those 2 fuckers in because I know it's getting done.
Yep. They take care of business, dude. They're
Dude,
your go-tos.
They sent Obi-Wan Kenobi by himself to go get the Jedi Hunter Grievous. They said, "Oh, just fucking go over there and take care of
We're
him."
in a war, dude.
No one
Figure it
said,
out.
"Wait, the guy that just murdered about 100 of us over the past 2 years."
Yeah.
Obi-Wan, go fucking do it.
I mean, that literally is his first scene in anything, is in the animated Clone Wars, where he murders. There's like 6 Jedi cowering in that abandoned ship.
Oh yeah.
And he kills 4 of them, and Ki-Adi-Mundi and Aayla Secura escape. And he kills the rest.
But think how large their balls were to push.
You mean how Obi-Wan's were?
Well, the trust in his testicles.
Again, it's like poetry.
The
so if they rhyme-
trusticles. The trusticles. Dude. But it's fucking ballsy.
They knew it was gonna happen.
It's go to this foreign land that we know is run by the separatists.
Yeah.
To go kill the separatist leader.
Yeah.
By yourself.
Yes.
Well, not truly by yourself. He does have a fucking clone army with him.
That is true. The 212. We got his back up until Pelby says so.
Then you
I
shot him in the
fucking
back.
shot him. I tried.
I
I actually didn't shoot it. If you noticed, if you watched the footage, I did not shoot.
Fire.
I said, kill that fuck. And they missed. And they were promptly executed for that. Could have saved a lot of hassle.
Who made that man a gunner?
Exactly. He didn't complete the training.
He's an asshole, sir. First class gunner. Major asshole.
I can't quote that. I haven't seen it forever.
Out of order. Fuck.
That's the only thing I remember from that.
Dude.
And the comb, the afro pick.
My favorite thing about that is to throw the word fuck in a movie. You figure you'd want to make it like worth something, but it's just such an offhanded
He says it like,
fuck. Like it was such an inconvenience.
It's like he's out of breath. It's out of order.
Fuck. It doesn't even do anything. I love it. There's no point.
Maybe I should get that soundboard.
It's from Star stuff.
I know what it's from. Spaceballs.
Spaceballs. Yeah.
I haven't seen that in forever. Dude, have you been hearing about the Harry Potter show casting people?
Maybe.
You know that they're...
Oh yeah, they're doing the show. Oh yeah.
What?
We're inside control right now. We're not even outside of. Okay.
They've got 6 people of confirmed cast. No one's happy about this, so I don't know.
Okay.
I'm surprised you haven't seen it. So John Lithgow is Dumbledore. That's Third Rock from the Sun guy.
I can kind of see it, admittedly.
Yeah.
Kind of.
This dude is Hagrid. He's from Shaun of the Dead.
Hagrid's probably going to be an easy one because they're just going to throw a bunch of.
I mean, that looks perfect, and he's funny. So
yeah, that's perfect.
This is McGonagall. I don't know who she is, but she looks perfect.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is Quirrell.
I don't know who that is.
That's the stuttering guy that has Voldemort on the back of his head.
Actually, that's what. As looking at him, that's what I thought. So
okay, yeah,
perfect.
That's pretty good. This is Filch, who is the non-magic dude with the cat. That's the janitor.
Okay, I can see that too.
And this is Professor Snape.
That one?
This is Professor Snape. Yeah, him. Yeah.
All right.
It's not a bit.
I mean,
that's him. It's.
Wait.
Exactly.
Wait, but how?
Exactly. Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's correct. You are correct in what you just said. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know what they're doing.
That makes no sense.
I don't know what their plan is.
Could you imagine if they recast Princess Leia and just made it a dude?
I can. Some people can. That's where we are.
I mean, why not? I guess. But
This might be an Acolyte style failure.
wow.
I don't know. I again don't know why they greenlit to do a TV series. The movies aren't that old.
Yeah.
And it's the Fantastic Beasts. I think they kind of went off the rails a little bit, but that whole setting being in 1920s America instead of England, it was interesting to be in the universe, but get away from Hogwarts.
Sure.
I feel like they would have done better to create a new cast of characters and a new storyline or something.
What if you went to one of those rival schools?
Yeah, a different country altogether. Go to a magic school in fucking China or something.
Well, when they have those games, don't they have like the witches from Westeros and
They got Westeros, they got Middle Earth, and they got Hogwarts.
they got the mages
Yeah.
from Nebraska?
They no, it's some Eastern European country. All the dudes. I
Yeah,
can't remember what
Latvia.
it is. Something
Estonia.
like that. Estonia.
Serbia.
And then
It's Serbia.
Serbia, and all the girls are from France.
Ah,
They're all fancy friends. So yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but
interesting.
that's what's
I
happening.
mean, that's a ballsy call.
That's what's happening. I don't know if that's what I would call it.
I hope this poor guy. What else is he?
Like, why would they? If you want to work in Harry Potter, I get that's like a big deal. But like knowing the story and the setting and the country and the character, I feel like why would you accept it? I feel like we're just asking for everyone to be flaming this show constantly.
Yeah, it's confusing to say the least. Yeah, I don't know. I have no. I feel like I said. I feel bad for that actor
Yeah.
because there's just going to be huge backlash. I mean, I'm flabbergasted. He could be a great actor, but it sucks because
I'm sure he is, but
Like-
yeah.
all right, whatever. That's weird.
I mean, I expected the John Lithgow one when I heard that one first, because everyone else is British, he's American.
Yeah.
So like I figured for the main wizard to be an American, I mean he's a great actor. I figured that one would be a little testy, but then they came out with Snape. I'm like,
I mean, are we
What?
getting to the point like in just like a general theater that a character remains regardless of who's playing them? Like it's still Severus Snape. Who cares like what they look like or who they are? It's still Severus Snape. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, is that what they're not? You want to call it an agenda?
You mean
but,
like his
like there's many
personality and like archetype is more important than his like appearance?
Sure. Maybe that's what I'm trying to prove myself wrong. Like where could this go? Could it be good? Like is there a potential revolving door so that you're not stuck with one actor for one character? Is there a potential to be like, okay, but now Anakin's gonna be played by this female actor, and it's the story's still the same. She's still the chosen one, but like that
Not
change-
the same,
but that changes everything. Yeah, it's so weird because it changes the dynamic and the relationships and all. Like I don't know, it's confusing.
It's not Anakin anymore. Just write a new character.
Right, new character.
That's what's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking.
Matrix. Nope.
Oh yeah, I wrote down Matrix Resurrections because I watched the first 3 and I wanted to watch the new one. And you remember a couple years ago when every movie was a new movie that was a reboot of the original and
Yeah.
it was exactly the same?
Is that it?
It started with the exact opening scene of the first one, and I feel like maybe it was to throw me off guard and it would have gone somewhere. But I turned it off like so fast. I was like, I'm sure it's a good movie. I'm just not in the mood for that right now.
What if they start making alternate universe movies where there's a choice made halfway through and the movie's the exact same up until that choice?
Yeah, like choose your own adventure.
Yeah, exactly. Like
be
instead
cool.
of taking the blue pill, he took the red pill or whatever, the vice versa.
That would be interesting to see. Maybe that's what happens in this one. I just didn't give it enough of a chance.
And you know what happens? The exact same. And nothing changes. It just the pill's cherry.
It's NyQuil versus DayQuil.
It's like
He just passes out, wakes back up in his office.
wild times.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to. Obviously, I hope to give it a chance at some point. But I had grinded through the first 3, and I just wasn't in the mood for it anymore. I just wanted to get to Andor as fast as I could.
It's worth it.
So
Fucking worth
it is what it is. I'm sorry, Keanu. I don't know. And then I actually saw a tweet the other day that they're thinking about making a new one, a 5th one.
I don't care about any of that. The
What?
you know where my mind went as I was looking at these Duros on the monitor here,
Yeah.
and I'm really happy about Skeleton Crew that the number 2 was a non-human, the sidekick kid.
Yes, that was great.
That was fun, and that's what I almost always loved Chewbacca as. Like he can't even fucking talk, and he's he's literally a walking carpet. I know she says that
I
tongue in
almost
cheek,
put him in my draft.
but yeah, exactly.
It's close.
But like, it's phenomenal to have like, but it makes sense.
Yep.
He's
Sure does.
he's clearly useful, and he's a fucking brute, and he's smart, and it's like, well, I would have one. I'd have Chewbacca as my number 2 as well.
Obviously. He's great. 7 foot tall.
Potential number 1.
More than that. If he could have some sort of like vocoder or whatever that translated his shit into basic, he would do a lot better.
I almost
galaxy.
prefer. It's kind of like the grunts and beeps that R2 does. You know he's talking shit. You know it. You don't even need to hear the words.
No, oh yes, that's I don't want to hear him translated into basic. I just mean he would fare better in the galaxy if people could understand him.
Sure.
You know, there's a bunch of speciesist out there.
Yeah.
She was great.
She was talking awesome.
Makes me want to rewatch Solo, but I'm just too deep in. I'm like going back and forth between prequels and Andor right now. I'm like prequels so I can get ready for Revenge of the Sith, and Andor because it's the best thing that's ever been made.
Revenge of the Sith's coming up, man. That's coming up quick. I'm surprised they released. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but it's only 2 weeks away.
Yeah, it's next Saturday.
Oh, next Saturday. Yeah, a week and a half away.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe they didn't pre-sell tickets like a month in advance rather than.
I always get so antsy when they announce these things because it's like they don't tell you when it's going on sale, and Fandango doesn't show anything up until a particular point. So you just have to be like constantly
Just
checking,
ready, yeah.
so, like Star Wars on Twitter to see when they announce the dates.
I got my ticket, 8:30. I'm ready to do it.
You gonna do it, man? I can't wait. We play the Aerosmith arcade game while we're waiting.
Yeah, I'm ready to do that.
I think they got rid of it. It's a travesty.
I want to buy that and put it in my basement.
I would love a bunch of those games in my basement.
They're fucking expensive unless you get the cheap 1-up ones. Have you looked into the 1-up ones?
No.
It's basically just like a smaller makeshift video game system. But you know, with newer technology, you can load like 1,000 games into a microchip and just have it on a screen. And
Yeah,
just
like
have
an
a good-
emulator or something.
But yeah, there are kind of aftermarket ones where you can just buy. I've always wanted one of those tables that you can sit on both sides of the table.
Yeah.
And you can
Pac-Man or something.
Yeah, Pac-Man it or Pong or something.
You could probably build one for cheap, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You could probably just get plywood, make like a little cabinet, and just put like an HDTV in the center and hook an emulator up to the back of it.
That's all you need. You need plexiglass.
Yeah. Dude, I think the Mario Land is opening soon.
Yeah, I've already seen ads.
I keep seeing a couple influencer videos on rides.
I saw someone walking in. Like one of the escalators in is a green tube.
Hell yeah, dude. I think I forget how much I was inundated with Nintendo stuff when I was a kid. I don't play my Switch. I'm not really into it anymore. But it has a lock on my nostalgia. And I think if I were to go there, there'd be so many things where I completely forgot about that, and I immediately am transported back, and I love it.
Yeah.
So it's not like the top of my list, but I would definitely love to go to that at some point.
Yeah. Mario was pinnacle for me. Even though I still love, I had a Sega Genesis.
Pinnacle, you'd say?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Mario, dude. I played Super Mario Brothers for NES, the first one, with the fucking Duck Hunt. So many times.
Yeah.
So many times.
Yep.
I played the third one so many times. The second one a little less. But I still had it, and I still played it a lot. And then, honestly, this thing that sucks that everybody loves, Super Mario World, I never had a SNES, so I never played that one.
Yeah.
So I jumped a lot into, like, Wii stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My kids, well, Mario 64, obviously, is the other one that I played a lot. My kids playing Super Mario Sunshine. What a weird ass game. I hope I'm not the only one. I'm watching him play that. I'm like, the dude. It
that
makes
one
no
and the
fucking
Galaxy
sense.
one looked kind of weird.
Galaxy's really fun. I watched because I have a 3-pack, so it's got Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy all in the same cartridge for Switch. Easy money. I was like, I think I paid $30 to have all 3 of those games.
Hell yeah.
Super Mario 64 holds up. It's a phenomenal game. I love it's one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard. It takes me immediately back.
Yeah, I know. It's so good.
And honestly, in that game cartridge, it has all 3 soundtracks to all 3 games. So you can literally just boot it, throw it in, and just listen to the whole soundtrack
nice,
too.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect.
That's awesome.
But yeah, Galaxy's fun. And then have you there's Odyssey. Odyssey was ranked like number 1 or 2.
Never played it.
It's one where you have different hats, so
Never
you get
even really
different
seen
powers. It's fun. That one was a mind fuck because it's a 3D game, but to get like up a cliff, you would enter a tube and it would become a 2D game, and you would bounce around and go up in a 2D world, and then you'd enter a pipe, and then you'd become 3D again on top of the cliff.
That's cool.
It's like
instead of going underground, you go 2D. That's
so
cool.
fucking nice.
Yeah.
And then Mario Wonders, the newest one, that's just phenomenal. It's musical. So as you like run through, you run along different things, and you'll hear like songs, and the enemies literally will sing to you. It's a wild concept, but it's the first side-scrolling 2D one in a while.
Yeah.
But they have 3D aspects, so you'll see stuff way in the background. So you go in a tube, and you'll show up way in the background, and there's different stuff back there that's hidden, and you'll do that, and then you'll come forward again.
Fuck yeah, man.
So there's always so fucking clever,
Maybe
and
have
it's
to try
so
it out.
simple.
Yeah.
Mario.
It's too many games to play.
My
Too many
kids-
movies to watch. Too many shows to watch.
My kid's balls deep in Sonic.
I don't know if that's appropriate to say.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What?
He fucking loves Sonic, dude, and it's a hard game. It's hard.
I always sucked at those.
Yeah, you have to memorize the map. Well, the level. You have to memorize it. You have to.
Yeah, dude.
And in Sonic's, the one thing I always loved about Sonic, it wasn't a left to right game. While it is, you could be halfway through the level and you have to run backwards for like a quarter of the map just to get down to a lower spot.
Way up or down.
Yeah. It was always really fun.
Maybe that's why I couldn't fucking figure it out. I was too locked into Mario. They hadn't trained me for that properly. Yeah, Mario World was my favorite. Or my first, I mean. Because Super Nintendo was I had Game Boy, the old school brick, and then I had Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
So the Super Mario World was my first one.
That's fun because Yoshi, my earliest, I never had Yoshi available.
And the map was, well, there's a map in 3, right?
Yes, there is.
Okay, all right.
It's almost more like a board game.
Yeah, you're just moving from like dot to dot.
Yeah, and then once you finish one part of that map, you just show up on a different map.
Right.
So it's not like it's all interconnected as a world.
Okay.
It's literally just you finish this map and then you just restart on to the next.
Yeah. World 2.
Yeah, World 2.
Yeah. Mario's fun.
I always like the themes, like the deserts, the snow, and that's all. They've all got their challenges.
Little Big World.
Dude, I fucking love Little Big World.
Wet Dry World?
Oh, I don't.
That was the one too from 64. Dude, I saw a hilarious meme the other day that all of Mario 64 is Bowser watching Mario run around the castle from the camera footage from the little cloud guy that's following Mario around. And every time Mario dies, Bowser's cracking up because he's the one watching it.
You dumb fuck.
It's like I never thought of that before.
Yeah. It's fun.
It's good shit, man.
Yum.
I wish I was a kid sometimes. Again. But we got it pretty good. We get to act like kids a little bit with our kids and get some kid stuff from the Walmart aisle for our kids.
I built my first Lego in over a decade. It was a Gravedigger monster truck.
That's one I haven't heard of or thought of in a long time.
When my little sister was born, me and my dad were at the monster truck rally.
What?
Yeah. I literally remember
You got stuck there while your mom was in the hospital?
He just said, we got tickets. We were fucking going. So I literally met my little sister with I had a monster truck brochure or take with you catalog.
Pamphlet. That's funny.
Yeah.
The Gravedigger's sweet. I built that Falcon
Oh, yeah.
last weekend. First Lego in a long time. I've been stocking them up. I just forget. I usually get one for Christmas, 1 or 2, and I've had there's 4 that I haven't built yet, so I just cracked one open.
That's what I did. I found it. I was like, I'm just gonna open this and start doing it.
Yeah,
I'm glad it didn't take too long.
it was fun, dude. It's good.
Man, I stare at those instructions, man.
Really?
I'm like,
I go through it so fast.
I
did so
feel
many
like once I
fucking
get
Legos.
once I get into a groove and I know what pieces are in what bag,
Yeah.
I get pretty familiarized. But
They make
yeah,
it
the first-
easier now.
Yeah.
They have it separated out, so you can take it like a stage at a time. The
Yeah.
bags are all numbered. Back in the day, it was like, good luck finding the fucking shit. It's just one big pile.
Dude, I had a blue bucket
Yep,
that
me
was
too.
like a 2-gallon, and it just had
Yep.
everything. You could ever think.
That was the only bad part about Lego is that like I would build the really cool set, and then if I wanted to keep playing with stuff or like modify it or like play with
Yeah.
it, and then it breaks, now you just have a big pile of pieces, and I never could put them back together properly.
Yep. That's how I would just build spaceships. That's the only thing I would build as a kid. I would just build spaceships and put more and more fucking guns on it. I had some crazy shit, stuff that I kept for like a year. Like I built it and I would just play with it because I was like, this is the coolest fucking thing. And then a year later I'd get bit.
Smash it,
and
new
then
one.
let's build a new one.
Yeah, dude. This is the way.
Just more guns, more. All right. Well, Mario still sucks. Tales of the Underworld, it's gonna suck. Sonic's hard, sucks.
Yeah. What? Anything else Star Wars wise? Stay tuned for Celebration. I'm sure there'll be a lot of fun stuff to talk about next week. We'll get news from Celebration. We'll be 1 day away from Andor season 2. That's gonna be a hyped ass episode.
So next Tuesday is 3 episodes of Andor?
Yeah.
Fuck.
3, 3, 3, and 3. The last 3 are gonna come out when I'm at Disney.
They did say,
I'm gonna have to
and I
watch them on
heard
Galaxy's Edge.
during the promo, final season.
Yeah, it's just 2.
To be honest, I didn't know they had drawn that line in the sand.
It had changed a while because when they first announced it, it was going to be 5. 5 seasons.
Yeah.
And then they cut it down to 3, and then they cut it down to 2. Gilroy said it was too much. It's like a movie. He said season 2 is like 4 movies. Like the way the production value, the detail, the depth, everything. It's like a film production. So it's too expensive to do 4 movies every season. Which I get. So can we I don't know, whatever. Can we split the difference maybe?
Yeah. Why don't we just
I think Acolyte still costs more.
just give me a
Imagine
fucking
that.
movie.
Yeah, I know. We should be close.
Why
hope.
not?
Just whatever Japan has in store for us.
Yeah.
Please.
That's why I really think it's been eerily quiet in the Star Wars realm. Like they're pushing Andor pretty hard, obviously because it was scheduled and it's coming. But like the rest of it's kind of just like we're in the dark.
Who are we?
At this point?
Yeah.
And it seems like as we bitched over the past couple years, like everything was canceled left and right, and then you just never heard anything. You're like, well, okay, it's all canceled, but what is there then?
Yeah.
So I like Ahsoka season 2,
Yes.
and that's it. And then the rest of it's animated. That's what we have.
Movies. Yeah, and movies.
Well, the movies don't matter. It's just a list of 5 things that are like, oh, the Feige things.
I expect to get dates this week. I expect to get release dates for like at least the first 2 movies.
What if we don't? What if there's not a
And all these people went to Japan for nothing.
I wouldn't doubt that they would fucking do something like that. They fucked around for so long. Hey guys, we still like Star Wars. We still enjoy it. Andor's great.
I'm optimistic.
Yeah. I do think they've been quiet for a reason, and that things are abreast.
There's no better word to end the show on than breast, so here we go. 353 in the books, in the boobies. Yeah, I'm hyped for Celebration news. So stay tuned for next week.
Darth Revan doesn't talk, and he's my favorite.